Welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die on my PS4. So I just want to do a quick spotlight here. Our channel, our community on PS4 has almost reached 4,500 members. It has a ton of people in it looking for other people to play with. So definitely go ahead, search up Skippy0330 PS4 7 Days to Die. Join the community, tons of people in there. There's three groups right now open that you can play with and 2 scheduled events. So if you're looking for anyone to play with, this is definitely the group to join. Anyways, let's hop back in the game. So we are in my single player playthrough here, and I'm just grabbing up some iron because it's about time to get around to making better armor and combining it and just making a way better set so we take less damage and we don't have to worry as much, and we can go out and do some looting and be a little more better at Horde Night because we can't take that much damage as it is. But I've gotten a whole bunch of stuff together here. For our iron armor, we're actually going to need a lot of leather. We have a ton of that. I have some more animal hide I can turn into leather in case I do run out, which I highly doubt it. I have 148. I'm not going to run out of forged iron before I'm going to run out of anything else, because that's only, what, 12 pieces? Yeah, that's 12 pieces with a little bit left over. But I think it's also time, too, to go ahead and make a second workbench so that we can even make more. I can put the second workbench right here, actually, since we freed up a lot of room there, not having the storage there. Our old storage used to be right here and stuff, but now it's a staircase. I love it. So I'm going to get together the parts here to make the workbench. I'm going to place that, and then we're going to start making some armor up here. So that's going to take a couple minutes to make here. I did use up some of my forged iron, so it's probably a best idea to go down soon and start making some more of that as well too. But we should also use a fire to make myself some glue and crap, because we have a whole ton of large bones. We need to make some repair kits. We need a lot of that kind of stuff. So right now I got a lot of odds and ends here to do, but that's okay because it almost actually feels good to get the stuff done. It's been on the back of my mind here for a little while. So I'm going to get this fire going and... oops. I'm going to toss out my wood here. I'm going to get this fire going, and we're going to go ahead and make some glue. The unfortunate part of glue is that it actually takes up a lot of bottled water, but that's okay because we can also make a ton of bottled water after this as well too. I've left this for 50 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and queue up some bottled water too because we're going to need a lot more of that. Maybe it's also a good idea at some point to go and... I can just actually keep it going. There we go. Perfect. 139. It won't fit in this output, but hopefully I'll remember to come back and do it. So I'm going to quickly run down to the forge, get more forged iron going, and I think we actually have enough stuff to make ourselves a few repair kits for now at least. We may as well keep our everything going here. Whoops. I don't mean duct tape. I meant to go repair kit. There we go. Because we have a shitload of duct tape I've saved up from looting. So let's see here. Oh, wow. You know what? I'm actually going to be out of oil as well here too, but that's okay. We'll just make these odds and ends, use up all our bones and crap and all this other stuff we have laying behind. We may as well. I forgot about the iron up in here. Oh, nice. We have 300 more iron to work with here. Okay, so I'm actually not going to smelt anymore. 467 iron should be good enough for now. I keep getting bugged to make these stairs right here into the iron stairs. It takes iron to upgrade them, but I don't know, guys. I'm still sticking to my guns. I like how the wood looks. I like the 2 textures together. It looks really nice to me. I'm going for more aesthetic than anything else there. I do like the iron upgraded ones, but I don't know. There's just something rustic about the wood that I really like. Alright, workbench down. Perfect. It's even facing me, which is even better. So we're going to go ahead and craft one of each here as we go. Here we are, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we shouldn't be able to get to the legs, no, but we can come back to this in a little bit. Grab this armor. It actually should be substantially better than the armor I have on now. It's only 247. We've learned or read a lot of books since then, so it shouldn't really be an issue anymore. While I'm at it as well here too, I may as well go ahead and make some duct tape. Duct tape's nice and cheap. It's just glue and cloth fragments. Not a big deal at all. So I'm trying to catch each and every piece as it crafts. So this one's going to be 3 minutes. Now, this is not going to be possible. Wow, 294. Okay. Well, it's not that much better, but hey, at least it's something, right? I can keep these going. It's not like we're going to really go through a lot of material because I can make a shitload of iron, so that's not a big deal. So once these are all done, I can combine them with my other ones, but in the meantime, there's a lot we can do here. I did grab up. We only have 3 human turrets kicking around. So I grabbed up all our rotting flesh we had kicking around. We have 240. I did go out and grab some nitrate. Now I'm going to use the chemistry station here to make some fertilizer, simply because it uses less materials. Like, you only need 1 human turd for it, 10 nitrate powder, and 3 dirt. Oh shit, I forgot to grab the dirt. Let's grab that up. Here we go. And bam, perfect. A little trouble with the controller there. Alright, so this is going to burn for 7 minutes and 14 seconds, and we want 3 of them. So let's add that all together. 2305, and nothing to burn. Do bones burn? No. That would be kind of cool, though, if you could, like, turn bones into coal, and then you... Ooh. I wonder if I could do that. You know what? That's actually a mod idea. I'm gonna think about that one later on, turning bones into coal. That would be another source of coal for players. That'd be kind of cool, because these actually end up kind of... If you keep them all, they stack up quite a bit. But anyways, let's grab some wood here. I'm completely zoning out. Let's grab some wood and get this going. So I wanted to make 3 for 25 minutes. So that's actually not that much. We're going to go ahead and break this up a few times. And this should give us 23. Damn it. Okay, we're a little short on that one. This table, I don't like running for too long because it has a super high heat map. And we already have a fire going. So that's not always the best choice. But there we go. In 23 minutes... I'll have 3 more of these, and we can use them in our huge farm we got going on. And these little blips I find today are really, really bad. I don't know if like my PlayStation's updating or something's going on. But usually I only get a few of those per episode. But I found even in the last 10 minutes, I've had like 3 of them. I hope that's not a thing again on this playthrough, because that's what ended up ruining my last one, building Casa Miranda. But we went back and it was fine. So I don't even know. Anyways, I got some shit to do here. Oh, yes. Let's make some more fertilizer in a mixer. Let's look at this recipe here. For this one, you need 15 nitrate powder. Dirt fragment doesn't even matter. They could like put 200 if they wanted. I have so much of it, it's not even funny. But it's much more expensive, and it takes longer per piece to make. It takes a couple minutes longer. So 19 of them is going to take 187 minutes. That's funny, but whatever. Look at that. Now we have 22 more fertilized plots for our farm. So I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go ahead. I'm going to dump off this stuff. And oh shit, you know what? Did I check this? Oh, talk about timing on that one, guys. That was pure luck right there. All right, let's go ahead and combine a few of our pieces together. I can't believe I nailed that. That's funny. Okay, so we have that, and we have the legs. Well, that's like 50 levels higher. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's combine our legs together here. Oh, the boots! I made the boots. My bad. All right, let's grab the boots and try that out. There we go, level 305. Whatever, I'll take it. At least it's better than what we have now. And we can make a few of them and keep combining them, right? As long as I try to get the XP and catch them as they come, we'll be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and start the next cycle. So we made everything right down to the leg armor. So we're going to go ahead and start again with the boots. Alright, so in between making stuff here, I found that we had some glue ready to go. So I started making some glue. I grabbed some glue and I got 15 seconds on that. So I'm going to go ahead and start queuing up some duct tape. Perfect, there we go. And then we'll get the credit from doing this. I don't know if you guys just saw that, but that had to be the weirdest shit that's ever happened to me on PS4. My controller went nuts and I started flying around in circles, and then it disconnected. Seems to be working okay now, but that would have fucking sucked on Horde Night. Could you imagine that? Your character just like starts having this random stroke, and then you have no control over them? Holy fuck, that was insane. Alright, so we have a lot of stuff that's made here. I'm going to go ahead, 110 glue, holy fuck. Let's go ahead and do that. Nice clear inventory. We've actually almost used up our bone supply. We'll have a glue. We won't need to make glue, I think, ever again here, guys. So I'm going to go ahead, take the glue I have. I'm going to turn that glue into duct tape. Here we go. That'll free up some more room in our inventory as well here, too. And then we'll put everything away once it's done crafting, because we can go and actually go take a look at our farm and do some below ground farm stuff. How you doing, Lex? He's come to visit me. Like this morning, actually, we lost Bruiser this morning, and he's been wandering around a lot today. Poor little guy. He has no idea what's going on. I think he's looking for his buddy. He keeps going and looking in corners and stuff, and I feel really bad for him. So he might make an appearance here actually in a couple videos. He usually doesn't move around much. He's 18, but he's had a little bit of a rough day. At the farm here, and I can see actually some of the plants have been starting to grow because I've done a couple rows here before, and then I came back and finished off the rest. So I'll wait until this entire farm's actually done, but each and every level is filled with mums right now, so we're gonna have so many red blocks. It's not even going to be funny. But we have a lot of mining to do. Like, as you can tell, wow, I can even just do it right here from our platform. What I'll do is if it becomes too much of a void, if it becomes a large area, I'll come back in and I'll reinforce the walls with like some concrete or something. Just kind of fill it in. I'm not too concerned about the farm, like the aesthetics of the walls. It's more about the function of the farm itself and the fact that I need a ton of iron and I need a ton of supplies. So we may as well get some of this done now, and then we'll get to doing the hard base as well here too, probably for our weekend episode. Now, you guys, I love doing hour episodes, but you got to realize, especially while I'm in building mode like this, an hour episode usually takes me 4 or 5 hours of playtime. So it takes a lot to accomplish that, and that's a lot of time, especially when I have several other projects on the go. It's not that I don't love doing it, it's just sometimes I just simply, holy shit, I thought that was coming down. I just simply don't have the time to get it done. I try, but we'll see. We'll see how this weekend goes. Alright, so I spent a little while in here, actually not too long at all. We got a good amount of nitrate, we got a good amount of coal, a decent amount of lead, and a good amount of raw iron. So I'm going to call it here. I'm happy with what we got. We still got tons left in here. Like, look at it all. It's friggin' all over the place. So this mine's going to end up being huge. This is probably going to end up being my main resource mine, period, I think, over time. But I'll come back here as I need, like, small chunks of stuff like that. I've already removed a lot of it. I'm going to have to be real careful here, too, because we're actually really close to the surface. And this is where you actually get, like, surface ground collapses. Like, especially here. See how I have this big space? I should probably actually come in here with some frames at some point and just build some general pillars just to keep it all together. Now, if you're doing this in, like, pure rock down, like way deep down, it's just not a big deal at all. You can actually make huge rooms without them collapsing. But unfortunately, when it's close to the surface like that, that's when you start having problems. And I really don't want to collapse right where our farm or Horde Night base is. That would be way too intense. So I'm going to run to the forges, and we're going to get those fired up with some raw iron and get some steel going. And then I'm going to grab some supplies, and we are going to head out and do some building of the Horde base. Fucking shortcuts. I should always remember, don't take shortcuts. It's not worth the sprained ankle. God damn it. Okay, so once again, I came to the forges, and I done forgot to bring some material to burn. I was going to use the coal, but then I was like, fuck it. I'm going to turn this all into gunpowder at the chemistry station. So I'll have to come back here with some supplies and start firing these up. We need to get these going anyways. Look at all the stone these have in them, so we can start making some more cement. You know what? Screw it. Let's do that right now. First off, I'm actually going to go ahead and get this gunpowder going here. As you can tell, it's 1-to-1, much cheaper, so we'll be able to make 1,240 gunpowder, and that only takes 26 minutes, so that's not too bad. I'm going to fire this sucker up, and then we'll have some bullets here pretty soon as well, too. Okay, so I have this forge going here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a half and half solution here. We're going to pump some iron into this one, because this one has no iron, so I can't do much with it. But this one here does have a lot of iron. And the one thing we do need as well, too, that I can't forget about, because it's going to slow us down if I do, is we need to make a shitload of frames, which we actually can. Pretty sick. Okay, awesome. Now, that other one is doing more than well, more than okay on clay. How much does it have? 6,400? That's a pretty damn good amount. So I'm going to take the iron from this one and put it in the top of this one, turn this sucker on. There we go. So it'll pump more clay in. Clay is annoying to put in. And it's one of the ones I always forget to restock as well, too. So I'm going to let these ones burn for a while and just, like, fill these fuckers up with clay. Okay, awesome. So we got, how many? Ooh, we need to get all of these going. There we go, 521, perfect. Then I'll come back and then make another batch of the rebar frame ramps, because we're gonna need a lot of those as well. There we go, 1,500. mix in one shot. Nice. And we still have shitloads. Stone forges so incredibly slowly, but actually making cement mix with it isn't that bad. I mean, I think 1 forges into 5. Actually, let's find that out. Let's find that out right now. We're gonna go ahead, turn this sucker on. Bam, there we go. We got 7560, 7565. So it's pretty much 1 to 1 for the cement mix, because you need 5, and 1 stone or 1 rock breaks down into 5 stones. So, good God, skippy math. Hey, at least it worked out this time. Anyways, I gotta put that stone back in, and we are gonna make a shitload of cement. Perfect. So all 3 of these are going. We should start getting some screamers at the other base as well too. But that's okay, because they're out of reach and they eventually die from walking across all the traps and shit. And of course, I'm going to come back and actually take a look at this armor here again. I got to take the armor that I have off. I should be using the radial menu for this. Here we go. Let's grab that stuff off and grab the stuff off. Grab it and combine what we got here. So I'm not too worried about the helmets at the moment. I'm not really wearing it. But if I'm going to go out and I know I need the extra protection, I'm going to wear it then. Because a lot of my guns have a flashlight on it anyways. And the flashlight's much brighter than your mining helmet. Oh, look at that. 330. So I'm going to make a few more batches of these as well, too, since the crafting queue is used up. The last one we stopped on apparently would be iron gloves. So we're going to start again at iron gloves. There we go. 4 more pieces on the way. We are actually slowly running low on irons, but that's okay, because that's basically the only thing I'm using iron for at the moment, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to put that leather away for now. Sweet. Now, I'm not going to worry about the bench too much because I'm not hanging around home. I just have to grab all of our crafting supplies and head on out. And by crafting supplies, I mean building supplies. Last time we were here, we left off with this done. I did a whole bunch of digging. That took friggin' forever, but it's good to have it done. And I had dug out the pit. So now it's just basically placing a whole bunch of blocks. And then, oh, you know what? I should actually dig that small one out there too. I'm going to use my pickaxe for this. It takes forever to pickaxe clay. Kind of makes sense, so I think. There we go. Okay, yeah, I'll fill in the corner as well too, just for aesthetics sake. But I got to do this pit. Fill it all in, and then go around the outside, and then put another ramp frame, and then go from there. And it looks like I actually have some more digging to do. I completely forgot about this side. It's won't be that much digging, so it shouldn't take too long, but whatever. We'll get to it. Did I even bring my shovel? I did not. So filling in blocks is not that hard, especially when you only have to stand from one end and just kind of move your cursor down as you go. It actually doesn't work out that well, but look at the distance I can upgrade these blocks at. This is absolutely insane. This is unreal. They really need to fix this shit. Now this is usually how I fill these blocks. I just keep a good pace on, hold the button down, and just kind of walk facing the far end. Like I actually aim when I first start walking. I aim for that start of the block, and then I just keep going. Like on this side here, did I miss any? Oh no, actually nice. Okay, there we go. Now it's finesse too, because you can walk too fast and you can walk too slow, right? So once you get that pace going, hold on to her, and you can get this done really fast. Alright, so I got that inside ring all done. Now, what my job is to do is to place all these frames down. How I'd like to do this is I'd like to start from one corner, grab the frame, keep going. Whoops, there we go. Kind of watch out for those dips as well, too. Gotta love those. That's why I'm not too worried about those as well, too, because half the base ends up covering those anyways, and if not, if they end up in a dip, it saves me from having to dig them out. So it's not that big of a deal at all. So when I come to a corner like this, I grab one of these blocks, fill that frame in, and then what I do is I grab this, I look in the opposite direction, there we go, and then give her a twist around twice, because by doing this, you're locking that block in place, and it won't accidentally, like if you end up looking in a different direction, or like going like that, or going like that, it won't turn the block just ends up straight. So just taking that one extra little step actually saves you a lot of time, especially when placing stuff in a long line like this. Sweet. So I got the rim done here. We've pretty much doing another big rim job here today, guys. So I'm actually pretty proud of this one. This one looks really, really nice. It looks all nice and proper. It's all done up. There's no mismatched blocks. It's all even. I will go around the outside of this at some point as well, too. And what we're going to do is we're going to angle it up on an angle. Hopefully we can do it in some of these areas because it's starting to get a little deep. But we'll angle it up on an angle just so wandering hordes and crap. Because if I get a wandering horde in here and they get stuck against one of those walls, what they're going to do is they're just going to start digging and they're going to make a mess. Like right here. Eventually they'll end up going upwards as they get jammed up. But we'll have like holes and stuff going around all over the place and we just can't have that. But there's still a lot of work here to do. What we need to do next is actually grab some wood frames and put down 2 rows of wood frames, just like you see here. The reason, if you're just joining these episodes, I do that, is because the wood sound is much more distinctive. If we take a second out here to listen really closely and compare it to... I don't know. I just find the wood sound so much more easier to hear on Horde Night. Especially, too, since this area here is covered up with barbed wire. They don't make that noise when they walked on the barbed wire, right? At least when they're on top of this, I'm listening and I'm like, oh, that's wood. Oh, damn, there's a zombie running. So that's how I know. Anyways, let's go and grab up some wood frames and apparently my shovel. So I thought it'd be a good idea to give these a quick repair here too. They don't need much, but it looks like they're getting some damage, and it looks like a zombie actually recently died over here. Maybe that was one of the zombies I was hearing and I just couldn't find. That happens every once in a while. Then I'll find their bodies out here and I'll be like, what the fuck? I swear I checked that spot. Damn it. And also too, at the same time, I'm not too worried about these spikes on the outside because eventually we're going to be building a wall and then there'll be another spike pit, I think, a little further out. Or... I don't even know. I know at some point I'm putting a wall out here. I just don't know how to apply it. Maybe I'll apply it around this way and then kind of bring it in right here to line up to the building. Yeah, I think that would look good. Maybe we'll do that and have like an inside court. Maybe I'll have some plants and we'll have some nice chill out area. Maybe I'll make a koi pond. Who knows? Fucking koi pond. Okay, so we only have 161 wood frames left, so that means we're actually going to have to go and make some more wood frames. So I'm going to make another batch of 500, but we're just going to make them by hand. I mean, that takes takes no time. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm going to have to stop this real fast. Oh, wow, I just wasted some wood. Oh, wow, at least we have some frames for later on. Okay, I'm actually getting way behind here. I wanted 2 rings with a barbed wire, so we have 1 ring here with a barbed wire, 2 rings, a second ring here, and then our fall pits. Whoa, shit, I almost lagged right in the middle. Our fall pit's right in the middle here. So this outer ring here actually only needs to be 2 wide. So let's go ahead and grab our rebar frames. It's gonna be 2 wide like this, and then shit. Fucking shit's in the way. Okay, let's go to this other side over here. Here we go. Wow, I almost dug out 2 wide. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, well, it is what it is. So it's going to be 2 wide. And then I'm going to go 2 spaces. There we go. Awesome. And then I'm going to go 2 wide again. And then on this side here, let's grab our rebar frame ramps. Actually, you know what? That's a good amount of space. I don't mind that. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to put 2 wide spikes. We're going to do the upside down spike thing again, just to give them a little bit of damage right off the bat. So we're not going to do the wall fence along this one. It's going to be a little more dangerous, and at the same time, it'll cut down on repair time with the fence. And if I'm in the middle at the beginning of Horde Night, the fence is not slowing them down. They'll start crawling, but by the time they get to the fall pit, they'll be crawling already. So let's hope that the fall that they take will do enough damage to get rid of them. I don't know. This will be fun, though. So I got a lot of these frames to lay down, and I just also realized, too, we're going to run out of these pretty fucking fast. Alright, just ran out of frames here, and we didn't have enough to go all the way around. But that's okay, we're making another 500 in the forge. Now, I don't think we're actually going to have to worry about making any more rebar frame ramps. I'm going to use up the ones we have. We're actually probably going to have a few extra as well here, too. And oh, look at that, it's nighttime. Right now, then, is actually the perfect time to run down to the forge. Oh, wow, we only have 1 wood round. Oh, that's right, I didn't do this wood. I should have done this here. I should have done this out of wood so I could hear them coming, but whatever. It is what it is. We only have 1 ring of wood going around the outside now. Oh well, I'm designing on the fly, I guess. Alright, back to that forge. Before we hit that sucker up, you know what we need to do is we need to combine our armor and make some more as well too, since we're going through here. And I should actually probably grab something to eat. We're probably not very hungry, but it's a good idea to keep because I have so much food. Oh, nice 350. I have so much food it's not even funny. So what I can do is every time I get slightly hungry is eat some meat pie, some meat stew, and then get the max health and wellness out of it, because we're still only at 167, and honestly that's not even that good at this point. So I need to start concentrating on the little things a little more as well too. Awesome, look at that, we're starting to get a decent set here together. So the last one I updated would be, we did iron gloves, so I'm gonna have to make stuff past the iron gloves here. I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna grab up, oh, you know what guys, we're getting really low on the forged iron, so I'm going to leave this here just in case we need it for repairs, and say this is good for now. We'll come back again and make some more at a later time, because we got to rob up some stores. Whoops. We got to rob up some stores and stuff and get ourselves some more recipes anyways, so I really don't want to waste the time like in the workbenches watching them craft. See what I meant by the flashlight? This is fucking insane. There we go. We got lots. I've actually accidentally grabbed the lead. You know what? This is almost half and half now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. You know what? I'm going to use the second forge here to make some more rebar frames. How many can we make? How many we got? Oops, one. Perfect. Okay, we got everything we need, guys. 337. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and craft those up, and then we'll come back to them. How are these suckers looking? Holy shit, look at the amount of cement we have sitting in here. And since they're running as well, and I'm down here, I may as well get some more going. Because even this takes a little while to craft. Like, how much does 600 and something take? Whoops, let's go like this. 654, 10 minutes. It's not so bad, but considering it still takes a long while. Holy crap, we have supplies for days. So this one here is busy making our fertilizer still. And this one here is actually doing nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and make some more mix in this one. And another 4,500 some. Okay, that's fucking awesome. I'm going to grab this stuff up here anyways. We're going to use it and then drop off my raw supplies. And you know what? Since I have 80 forged iron, I'm going to go ahead and grab some more leather and make up another whole set of armor so we can combine it. Okay, so I'm heading back out to our construction area here, over here. And I see a nurse. What are you doing, nurse? What's up? Are you derping out? Like, why? It's got to be these ramp blocks. That's what it is. It's got to be. And now that she sees me, everything's okay. We're good to go. That is so weird. Like, why is she tracked like that? So... now, I guess you could really derp that out and use that as a defense, kind of, maybe to stop wandering hordes, because it doesn't look like they can damage the blocks. So this could be like a wandering horde wall. You know what? I'm going to take those just in case I want to make 8,000 chemistry stations down the road at some time. But I got some work to do here. I'm not really afraid of the nighttime, so we're going to go ahead, lay down some frames, and do some more fill-ins in. Oh, shit. Oh shit, there's zombies all over the place, actually. What the fuck is going on here? Well, look at you, lady. Do we have a wandering horde at nighttime here, or did these guys respawn when I wasn't looking? I think these guys are actually respawns. What are you doing? Come here. I'm over here. I can't hit you when you're running like a dope. Okay, you know what? The fuck? Yeah, this shit really fucks up the zombies. There we go. Of course, you can't hear the first one. I think that's actually how they fixed the glitch, because the AK-47 used to have a sound glitch. Like, you couldn't use it because... Okay, there we go. Come at me now. Where are you going? Holy shit. There comes another zombie. You couldn't use the AK-47 because the sound kept repeating, and it was so annoying. So I think that first silent shot is actually a workaround to fix that problem. I think that's where that came from. Because that didn't exist when we had the repeating sound glitch. Okay, I think we're good to get back to work. I don't know what happened to those two guys over there. Maybe they came to run at me and they ended up in the pit? I don't know, but they're definitely not there anymore, and it seems that we're okay. Fucking zombies, interrupting my building time. Alright, so I got that outer ring done here. Now all I have to do is make a 2 space and then run another ring of rebar frames around. But unfortunately this ground is in my way. Thank God it's actually not a very large area. This should only take me until, I don't know, maybe a few hours into daylight time. Now I was going through the comments as well too as I was boringly aiming straight with my shovel here. And there's actually quite a few comments where people mentioned that they're placing their forges and everything down at bedrock, and they weren't getting any screamers. Now, I've heard of that happening on the Alpha 16 on the servers as well, too. That wasn't a thing in Alpha 15, I can guarantee you that, but that might be a new thing introduced to console and Alpha 16 this time around. So that's going to be a little interesting, especially considering if I move my forges over to this area, they'll be at bedrock. So I'll be able to test that out myself here as well too. Now I do try to take everything with a grain of salt. Because I have to put into effect that people might be playing on their old playthroughs, you know, something might be broken, that kind of thing. So I kind of just have to really, I usually, unless there's a big response with it, I usually don't believe it 100% until I see it. Just because being a content creator, believe me guys, I hear a lot of stuff. Well, that wasn't so bad. Now the next step, what we have to do, guys, is we have to build a shitload of spikes. Let's go ahead and take a look here and to see how much we can build. Here we go. Now the wood log spikes are a lot cheaper than this wood spikes, but these wood spikes do a shitload of damage, where these ones just do a little moderate amount of damage, but last a very long time, where these don't last very long at all. It doesn't take them long to chew through these. So I'm actually going to go ahead and how many can you craft up with 6,487, 324, and I know for a fact we're going to need more than that. So guys, I think this is all the time I have actually for today's episode. What I'm going to do is spend some time going out. I'm going to gather some wood supplies together so that we have enough to get this all done. And woo, had to clear my throat. Sorry about that, guys. I had to clear my throat there. So I'm going to get that all done. Gathering wood is kind of boring. There's some other stuff I need to do as well here, too. And then we'll come back for this weekend's episode and hopefully get a very good chunk of this done or finished. So I'm going to put some time into grinding because you guys know how much of a grindy game this can become. And I will see you guys on the weekend for the weekend episode. So as usual, guys, stay classy. Always survive, and I will see you in the next episode. Just as a quick reminder, guys, starting September 5th, I believe it is, whatever time America goes back to school, I'll be moving the release time to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time instead of 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, we'll be back on our school schedule. But anyways, guys, stay classy, always enjoy gaming, and back up your motherfucking game saves. See you later. Peace out.